Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles, great millstone, pushing his word truthfully and sincerely. Shalom to the Akim scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. And this is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6, and it reads through the Holy Scriptures. And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars, seeing that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Luke 21 and 9. When ye hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not yet. And by this news article that I'm about to bring out from RT.com. And with the continued escalation going on with the United States and Iran, I believe this is about a day or two ago. Especially, I believe that happened I'd say about a month or two ago. About because you had the United States stationed over there in Iraq. They got hit by military fire over there. And this is a news article that I'm reading. So I guess this is a response to that. It says United States announced new Iran sanctions. It says Washington blames Tehran for missile strikes in Saudi Arabia and Iraq. And the reason why it's in Saudi Arabia because you got that tension still going on over there with the Houthi rebels, which is an Iran-backed group. And then, the 2 months ago, like I mentioned before, you got the United States stationed over there in Iraq. And I believe it's some parts over there in Iraq, I can't pronounce the name, it started with an E or I or something like that, I believe. And then, they got hit with rocket fire or something like that, and almost hit their base station over there, which is located over there in Iraq. So, that's why the United States is putting all these sanctions on Iran, Slovakia. Because, for the past almost a year or so, they've been having that agreement with the 2015 nuclear revival of the 2015 nuclear deal. But, this might bring a continual momentary pause on that. So, and I'm going to read this news article. It says the United States has imposed new sanctions on Iran and its ballistic missile program, which they starting to create the uranium. I believe it's like 60 to like 70% of the uranium of the missiles defense system over there in Iran. So even if they came with the revival and show some progress on the 2015 nuclear deal, but it still shows Iran is still gonna, create their nuclear capability, and still as it is today, And it says, I'll read it again for application's sake. It says the U.S. has imposed new sanctions on Iran and its ballistic missile program, saying the move is in a response to the strikes of I can't pronounce that word, but it's ERBIL, Iraq, early this month. Oh, okay, so it was early this month rather than 2 months ago. Okay, so it was recently. It says as well as attacks carried out by the Yemen Houthis, which is an Iran-backed group, is allied with the Iranians, to have been enabled to Tehran. It says the Treasury Defense announced the Treasury Department announced the penalties on Wednesday targeting Iranian procurement agent Muhammad Ali Hassan and a network of companies said to be involved in a supply related materials to the Islamic Revolution Guard Corps, which is the IRGC. It says today's actions followed by the Iran missile attack on Yoruba, Iraq on March the 13th, and the Iranian-enabled Houthi missile attack against a Saudi Aramco facility on March 25th, and the department says claiming Tehran's missile program poses a serious threat to the international security, while pointing to others attacked by alleged Iranian proxies in Saudi Arabia's and the United Emirates, right? Because that goes into those recent attacks they had over there in Iran, like the southern part over there, and then it was followed by, got close to over there in the United Emirates as well too. So that goes into the increase of the wars and rumors of wars. Doesn't matter how many peace treaties that they have with each other or ceasefires, but it's going to continue to escalate once those ceasefires end. Because we are living in a time of nations shall rise against nations and the kingdom against kingdoms as well too. So with that, I hope this quick sitting down lesson was edifying in the news of this news article that I brought out from RT.com, which was published on October 31st, 2022, on this Thursday afternoon. So yeah, it's going to be an increase of wars and rumors of wars in the last days, So with that, I hope this quick sit-down lesson was edifying. With spirit, power, rest, and mercy of Yahweh Yahushua. And first and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles, and great millstone. Preaching this word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the octave scattered through the four corners of the globe. Preaching this word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the octave that be like unto the speckled bird. Preaching this word truthfully and sincerely. And until next time, I will say shalom.